Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean here, and welcome to the New York Jets rebuild, where today we will be rebuilding the Jets pretty much from the ground up. Well, actually, I'll go into the roster to show you guys everybody on here, but pretty much we're going to be doing it from the ground up. So we'll be trading Fitzpatrick, Matt Forte, don't have a fullback, Decker, Marshall. I just said those guys on opposite things, but you know what? It doesn't matter. For whatever reason, Anun was not getting paid, it seems. That's weird. Austin Safarian-Jenkins. I forgot he was on the team now. That's interesting. I'm using the most up-to-date roster from EA. So, anyway, Nick Mangold will be traded. James Carpenter will probably be traded. Brino Giacomini really needs to get traded. I don't know if anybody's actually going to take him. We may just release him because he's got a way too big a contract to actually be, on the team for his overall. Richardson, Wilkerson, and Williams. Okay, apparently they moved him to defensive tackle. They're all staying on the team for sure. We'll trade Steve McClendon most likely, but I'm probably going to move Williams to left end and Wilkerson to D tackle because I think they're better suited that way than the game has them now. But Jordan Jenkins we're going to keep for sure. I like him a lot. I think he can be definitely a key point in our defense at some point. Where the hell is Darren Lee, and why is he a right outside linebacker? Okay, that's weird. He should be a middle linebacker. I'll have to change that probably, unless they're playing a 4-3. Which I guess they are. Never mind. We may leave him there. I'll figure it out. Aaron Henderson will be traded, I'm sure, as well as David Harris. Bruce Carter can get right the hell off the team. Darrelle Revis has to go, and it really kills me as a Jets fan to say that, but he's getting paid way too much, along with Buster Screen. Marcus Williams and Dexter McDougal appear to not be getting paid either. I don't know why it says 0 there, but I've never seen that before. That must be a new thing with the roster, but that's kind of weird. Marcus Gilchrist is also getting traded. He's got a pretty big cap hit, and Antonio Allen will most likely be traded as well, just because of the sheer fact that he actually has some value. He is being paid pretty much close to the veteran minimum, but he will have to be re-signed after this year, so it doesn't even matter. These are our current picks. We don't have a 4th round pick for this year. I don't remember why. Must have been traded, but anyway, that's going to be the roster overview, so I'll come back to you guys when I have some trades in the making. And so with the first trade, we'll be trading Ryan Fitzpatrick, Marcus Gilchrist, and Buster Screen to the Browns for their 1st round pick this year and the 1st round pick next year. And with our next trade, we'll be trading David Harris, Steve McClendon, and a 3rd round pick this year for Jarvis Landry. With our next trade, we're trading Brandon Marshall, Antonio Allen, and a 2nd round pick next year for Odell Beckham and a 7th round pick next year. We are reuniting the LSU team from about 2 or 3 years ago now with Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham, but it's going to be a good receiving core for sure. With this next trade that I really did not expect to go through, we're trading Eric Decker, James Carpenter, and Nick Mangold for Todd Gurley and a 6th round pick next year. With the next trade, we are trading Matt Forte, Bilal Powell, and Aaron Henderson for Jack Mewhort and Dante Moncrief from the Colts. So, with what might be the last trade for this year, I'm not entirely sure yet, but this is the last definite one. We're trading Darrelle Revis and a 2nd round this year and a 3rd round next year for Dayon Buchanan and Robert Nkemdiche from the Cardinals. Buchanan, we're going to move to free safety, and we should be good with that. Nkemdiche actually will probably be a backup. Actually, no, we'll run a 4-3, so yeah, he'll start. It'll be alright. So this may be our last trade, actually. Jarvis Jenkins, Ryan Clady for Ryan Shazier from the Steelers, which I think is going to be a good trade for us. He's going to be our new starting middle linebacker. So should be... actually, our defense isn't going to be too bad. The front seven is going to be pretty decent. It's really just going to be our secondary is just going to suck ass. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so here's what the team is going to look like heading into the season. We signed a few people out of free agency, like Eugene Monroe, and I think his name is Will Montgomery, just to fill some holes. I think we signed some other people too. Yeah, we got Carlos Williams and Drew Archer just for some backup running backs. But this is pretty much going to be it for now, but I'm going to sim it to the mid-season here in just a minute. Here's the defense. We're definitely going to look to upgrade at middle linebacker soon, probably in the draft. Hopefully we'll find a good one. And cornerback is just the biggest thing that we need right now, for sure. Yeah, completely, just without a doubt, cornerback is our biggest glaring need, along with quarterback. And O-line, of course, could also get better. Eugene Monroe and Montgomery, we're not going to be bringing back. They're just kind of placeholders until we can get something better. And Giacomini still needs to go. Actually, I'm going to cut him. No, I'm going to wait till after this year. Then I'll cut him or see if I can trade him. But yeah, it's going to happen. Alright, so I will sim it to the mid-season now, and I'll get back with you guys when I'm there. Alright, so here at the mid-season, we're currently sitting at 3-5, which is actually kind of what I expected. I was hoping for worse, but with the trades that I made and this offense looking pretty decent besides Christian Hackenberg starting, kind of expected us to have a few wins. But what players need to be re-signed here? Wilkerson, oh god, that's a big contract. And that's it. That's the only player I'm going to bring back, I think. Yeah, most likely. So I'll try to get him re-signed here in just a minute. I'm going to take a look at the standings. So the Dolphins are 1-6. I think I'm going to have to start trading for the Dolphins picks because they always seem to be just absolutely terrible. Whenever, I sim a season. So I actually want to see real quick where our wins came. Oh, we went on a 3-game win streak. Oh, we're on a 3-game win streak. Wow. We beat the Cardinals 31-6. After giving them Darrelle Revis. Like, what? But, damn, we just got annihilated 3 straight weeks. And then a close game with the Seahawks. Pretty much a blowout from the Steelers. And then we went on this 3-game win streak. So, actually, we're playing a couple of easy opponents next. We might win the next 2 games as well. We shall see, though. So I'm going to go ahead and try to re-sign Muhammad Wilkerson. And then we will sim it to the playoffs and see where we're at. Well, Muhammad Wilkerson doesn't like us anymore. I'll just franchise tag him, though. Okay, so here at the playoffs, Aaron Rodgers wins MVP. I don't know what the record is, or what our record was yet. And we went 4-12. Nice. That's actually perfect. The Dolphins finished with a better record than we did. It's kind of funny, though, because when okay, so we have the number 2 pick and the number 4 pick. Okay. Wait, did we get the... No, we didn't get the Titans pick. Okay. So after I simmed the next week to try to re-sign Muhammad Wilkerson again because he turned it down the first time, we actually won that game, so we were at 4-5. And then we lost out. Oh, what the hell? Why did that happen? So that's interesting. We then lost our next 7 games in a row. So that was real good there. Alright, let's look at our stats, though. Christian Hackenberg with an absolutely terrible year. But what do you expect out of him? Honestly, he's got slow development. This guy is trash. 3,700 yards, 21 touchdowns, 21 picks. Pretty awful. He got sacked 53 times. Holy shit. Oh, man. Okay, anyway, Todd Gurley with almost 1,000 yards with 7 touchdowns, 5 fumbles. That's a bit too much for my liking from him. Receiving, Odell Beckham had 1,000 yards with 81 catches and 3 touchdowns. Landry had 775 for 4 touchdowns. Moncrief had 868 and 6 touchdowns. And Safarian Jenkins actually had a pretty decent year. 577 yards and 5 touchdowns. And Gurley actually had 4 receiving touchdowns as well. Blocking. Okay, let's see this. Monroe gave up 23 sacks. Giacomini gave up 17. Our guards were actually really pretty good. But, Jesus, the tackles. Whew. Shazy led our team in tackles, speaking of, with 136, with Bruce Carter coming in second with 100 sacks. Jordan Jenkins in third. Tackles for loss, Muhammad Wilkerson getting to the quarterback. Oh man, I see some big sack numbers too. Sheldon Richardson leading the team in sacks with 17. He might be leading the league as well. That's a lot of sacks. Muhammad Wilkerson also had 13. Jordan Jenkins with 7.5. Leonard Williams with 5.5. Any picks? Marcus Williams with 3. Dayon Buchanan with 2. And 1 from Darren Lee and 1 from Antonio Cromartie as well. What about forced fumbles? 4 from Muhammad Wilkerson and 2 recoveries for him as well. Man, our defense was pretty good, I think. Any defensive touchdowns? No. Alright. Our defense did seem to be pretty, good for the most part. Let's actually see. Is it going to switch? We're actually 26th in the NFL for defense, but our stats look better than that. So anyway, any Jets here for MVP? Nope. Coach of the Year? I'm not even going to be close. What about Offensive Player of the Year? I highly doubt it. Nope. Defensive? Nope. Offensive Rookie of the Year? Christian Hackenberg comes in second behind Paxton Lynch. Oh, we did have another rookie. Who was that? Tremaine Pope, who doesn't even have a face. What about defensive? Jordan Jenkins was close. He came in third. Darren Lee came in sixth. And Justin Burris came in 10th. I'm surprised Robert Kamdichi is not up there. It's actually very surprising. Best QB. Okay, there's not even any point in looking at that. Our team was trash. So let's go ahead and sim to the Super Bowl now. Alright, so here after the Super Bowl in the re-signed players phase, I'm not sure who won it. Is it going to tell me? I don't know, but Tom Brady retired. I am kind of curious to see who won it. I know it's the Panthers and the Texans. Okay, apparently the Texans won the Super Bowl. That is interesting. And I think Bill O'Brien might have just retired with that, which is weird. But anyway, we have 20 players to re-sign. Absolutely not re-signing any of them. But we're going to franchise tag Muhammad Wilkerson. Marcel Reese, we honestly don't need. Kyshawn Jarrett, I actually kind of want to sign him. So we'll see. And he will remain on the team. We also re-signed Dree Archer just because. Just because he's fast. And Dexter McDougal will be coming back as well. So we are able to sign Buster Screen, but Jordan Mills rejects our offer. I'm going to quickly just scout some players. There's a few really good players here, I think. This quarterback, Sam Schaub, actually the combine grades are out. This guy looks pretty good, but I think there's an even better quarterback. Let me look at my watched. Where is he at? Is it him? Yeah, it's this guy, Kendall LaFell. I think this guy could be even better. He's a late first rounder, so I'll definitely be able to get him, I think. Is this guy good? Oh man, he's pretty fast. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely going to have to do some thinking about what I want to do with my picks here in the first round. But there's a few decent corners. They're not incredibly fast, but they got pretty good top 3 stats. This guy seems pretty good as well. There's also really good outside linebackers, so I may be taking one of those. But like I said, we'll see. So I'll be back with you guys at the draft. Alright, so with this trade, we're going to be trading Dante Moncrief, Kyshawn Jarrett, and a 6th round pick next year for the number 1 pick in the draft from the Titans. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it yet. We may just use it to trade back, honestly. Alright, so here in the draft, we have the 1st, 2nd, and 4th overall picks. I don't want to take the first quarterback, Sam Schaub. My guy is projected to go 30th, but I'll probably take him with the 4th pick. I'll have to see what the other teams ahead of me will be interested in, though. But we're going to try to trade this back. Okay, the Bears. I'm sure they'll take the top quarterback, so we're going to use this. We're going to trade back with the Bears for their first or their 3rd pick, 2nd pick this year, and a... Oh shit, that's a first round next year too. I didn't even realize that. Okay, cool. So they do take Schaub. So I now have 3 picks in a row. What can I get for this one? Oh, I get the same offer from the Ravens. I'm going to take that. It's just too good to pass up, honestly. And they're going to take a left end. What can I get with this pick? Okay, the Titans are trying to trade. Who else, though? Colts, Raiders. Okay, the Colts have the closest pick. They're also willing to give up the most. So yeah, I'll go ahead and trade with the Indianapolis Colts. So we'll see who they get, actually. It should be interesting. Okay, they got a receiver. I don't think that guy's actually any good, so that's weird. With the 4th pick in the draft, we're going to be taking Brandon LaMontagne, a left outside linebacker out of Oregon. We may move him to middle linebacker if he turns out to be good. He looks to be pretty good. His top 3 skills are very solid. He was the fastest outside or left outside linebacker in the draft, and he's also very agile. And please be good. Superstar development number 2 in the entire draft, 79 overall. That is a fantastic pick. Oh man, I'm happy with that. I am very, very happy with that pick. Gonna go with the quarterback and just pray to God that he's any good. You gotta be kidding me. He's got slow development. Son of a bitch. Oh, he's gonna get traded. He's gonna get traded so quick. With our next pick at number 8, we're gonna be taking Jesus Deese, which is a very weird name, but can't go wrong with Jesus, I guess. So hopefully he will be good. Please have anything better than slow development. Oh god, I reached. But he is a 78 overall. He's actually not too bad. His play rec is actually decently high. What's his awareness at, though? 69. Once I get the play rec and awareness up, I'm sure he'll be pretty decent. He'll probably play in the nickel for us, though, which is fine because he's 5'11", and he's not the fastest guy in the world. So that'll actually be perfect. So we have our nickel corner now. We just need to get some actual starting corners. Well, since we struck out on the first quarterback with our next pick, we're going to take this guy, Sean Prowl, out of Minnesota, who I just hope is going to be good. Superstar development. Oh, man. Oh, man. We got it. We got it. Okay, number 15 in true talent and a 78 overall with superstar development. I am happy with this pick. With our next pick, we're going to be taking Patrick Savage, a running back out of Kansas State, who's not the fastest guy in the world, but he has a power back, and I have a good feeling that he's going to be pretty good. And I was completely wrong. Never mind. This guy sucks. Well, son of a bitch, Sam Schaub is good as shit. I finally got this trade to go through. We're trading Kendall LaFell and 2 of our first-round picks this year for Marcus Peters and a 6th-round pick next year, which I don't even think will matter. So, yeah. No, it actually won't matter. Oh well. But we got Marcus Peters on the team, so that's one of our starting corners out of the way. Wow. Okay. Now I'm wondering if I could have gotten some more with that. But we are trading a first-round pick and 2 third-round picks for Travis Frederick and Zach Martin from the Cowboys. Trying to get that O-line to be a little bit better. Because honestly, it's some trash. We do need some tackles, though. Bruno Giacomini is still on the team for whatever reason, and Brandon Shell is currently our starting left tackle. That's going to have to change. So with this trade, we're trading 2nd round and 1st round picks next year and Dexter McDougal for the Saints' 1st round pick this year. And this is hopefully just going to be some trade bait because we're going to go back to the Saints and we're going to try to get Teron Armstead. So now we're going to use that 1st round pick along with Buster Screen. Wait a minute. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, that sucks. That just ruined it. That ruined everything. Oh, wait a minute. No, it didn't. Okay, good. 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 We may be able to pull this off. And we do. So they get their 1st round pick back along with Buster Screen and Dakota Dozier for Teron Armstead, who is one of the best left tackles in the league. So we are well on our way to creating a pretty badass O-line now. We just need a right tackle, and we'll be set. So hopefully we can get that real quick. Okay, I don't know how the hell the Eagles wanted to do this trade, but we traded Devin Smith and 2 fourth-round picks from this year for Lane Johnson. And with this trade, we'll be trading Carlos Williams and a 4th-round pick this year for Sterling Shepard from the Giants. And that'll be the last trade that I do, so I'm going to go ahead and submit to the mid-season here in just a second. So here at the mid-season, we are a disappointing 4-3, but we're in 2nd place in our division, so we may be able to make the playoffs. Actually, let's see who we need to re-sign real quick. Muhammad Wilkerson, I know, Zach Martin, Odell Beckham, Deion Buchanan, Sheldon Richardson, Jack Mewhort, Jarvis Landry, Calvin Pryor, Ryan Shazier. Oh man, pretty much our entire core of the team. But we have a ton of cap room, my god. Okay, let me try to overpay this guy now, since he didn't like us the last time. And I'm going to go ahead and try to re-sign these guys now, so I'll let you know how I do. What a surprise, Wilkerson actually decides to stay with the team this time. That's actually very surprising to me. Zach Martin will also be returning, along with Odell Beckham Jr. Deion Buchanan will be coming back as well. So will Sheldon Richardson. We also get Jack Mewhort back on a contract. Jarvis Landry is coming back. So is Calvin Pryor on an extremely cheap contract, which is kind of surprising. Madden's EA has actually lowered his overall quite a bit. Ryan Shazier is also coming back. Alright, so after re-signing all of those players, we're going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs, where hopefully we'll make it. Actually, our guys seem to be doing pretty well. Hopefully, hopefully we'll get there. Alright, so here at the playoffs, I do not know what our record is yet. We went 10-6, but we did not make the wild card. That's unfortunate. Alright. Anyway, Patriots won the division, Dolphins went 3-13. The Dolphins are really just trash. Prowl actually seems to have done... Oh man, he had a pretty good rookie year. Hopefully he won Rookie of the Year. 4,300 yards, 30 touchdowns, 9 picks. That's pretty solid. Todd Gurley with a bounce-back year, 1,200 yards and 6 touchdowns. Our backup, Kristen Michael, got 11 touchdowns. Pretty decent out of him. Receiving, Odell Beckham with 1,200 yards and 5 touchdowns. Sterling Shepard with 1,100 yards and 11 touchdowns. That is great. Safarian Jenkins, 600, almost 700, and 4 touchdowns. And Landry with almost 900 and 6 touchdowns. Pretty solid receiving core. As for blocking, we only gave up, how many is that, 12? Yeah, 12 sacks on the entire year. That's pretty solid. All of them coming from our tackle spots, which is a little, I don't know, kind of sucks, but you know what, it's actually really not bad, only 12 sacks. Ryan Shazier led our team in tackles again, tackles for loss. Sheldon Richardson led the team with 15, Muhammad Wilkerson also had 15, and Williams had 14, and Williams really dropped off in sacks. Actually, I don't remember how many he got last year, but Richardson got 13 sacks, Wilkerson got 9.5, Darren Lee got 8 sacks, Kim Dichie got 4. Okay. Ryan Shazier also led the team in picks with 4, tied with Marcus Peters. The rookie Jesus Deese had 3, along with Deion Buchanan. What about forced fumbles? Marcus Peters with 3. Brandon Williams with 3. He was a free agency pickup. He's pretty solid in my opinion. The rookie LaMontagne with 2, and Williams with 2, and Henderson with 2. Any defensive touchdowns? At least 1. Jesus Deese. Called him Jesus that time, but I'm going to call him Jesus again. He got 2 defensive touchdowns. That is very impressive. And he did not have a fumble recovery, so 2 of his picks must have been pick sixes, which is really nice to see out of him. Brandon Williams also had a touchdown, which 3 defensive touchdowns is the most I've ever had doing this. So that's it's nice. But on to the awards. We're actually 13th in the NFL on offense and 7th on defense. Our defense has really stepped up from last year. It's good to see. MVP of Blake Bortles. Wow. That's very surprising. No Jets in there. But Jared Goff is in there. Really? I tried trading for him last year, but they wouldn't have it. Anyway, Offensive Player of the Year goes to Blake Bortles. Any Jets? Yes, Sean Prowl is 9th. Whoops. Defensive Player of the Year, Ryan Shazier comes in 5th. Offensive Rookie of the Year, fantastic, goes to Sean Prowl, the quarterback. Very good. And Patrick Savage, he got like one touchdown? I don't even know, but he came in 9th. My God. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jesus Dees comes in 4th. I wonder what he did to actually win it, because he had a pretty solid year, as did LaMontagne. Best QB, okay, these don't really matter as much. So let's go ahead and see how much XP these guys have. 43,000. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade some of these players, and then we'll send to the offseason. Alright, so here in the offseason, 13 players are ready to negotiate. Oh crap, I forgot to re-sign Safarian Jenkins. Well, we're going to try to do that. So I'll see if I can get him back. And Safarian Jenkins will be coming back. Kristen Michael will also be coming back, as well as Brandon Williams. So here in free agency, with about $14 million to spend, Brandon Cooks is a free agent. Drew Brees, what is his name? Jeremy? Atachu? Jeremiah. Okay, I was close. Jeremiah Atachu, Coney Ealy, Trey Boston, Devon Kennard. Okay. We actually need a kicker, so we may be interested in Gostkowski. So Gostkowski accepted it, Brandon Cooks rejected it. I had a feeling that he would. That's not at all surprising. So here at the draft, we have the 3rd pick along with the 20th pick. Alright, with their 3rd pick, we're actually going to trade back with the Broncos. So we'll get their 7th pick this year and the 18th pick, or their projected 18th pick next year. It's not going to matter though. We're going to try to trade that if we can. Hopefully they won't take my corner. They took the guy I think I wanted. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and draft Malcolm Simmons. Please be good. Number 13, normal development, 79 overall, not too bad. Could have been better, but I don't know. But we're going to skip ahead just a little bit and try to trade up at some point. Oh God, was that good? Was that the guy I wanted? Son of a bitch. Okay, so we got the Cardinals pick, so we're going to go ahead and take that corner now. We traded our first round this year, first round next year, and a 5th this year for it. So we'll take that corner and just hope that he's good. We definitely need another corner, and at this point, I don't know what we'll be able to do at that position if this guy is not good. But he's actually pretty good. We drafted him exactly where he was ranked at number 11. 78 overall. Quick development. Pretty solid stats, too. He's got 93 speed, 84 zone coverage, 80 man coverage. His play rec is pretty low. But awareness. His awareness is also pretty low. So once we get those up, he'll actually be pretty good. So yeah, that'll actually do it for this draft. So I'll see you guys next season. With this trade, we are trading DeMarcus Ware, Alvin Bailey, and DeQuell Jackson for Derek Wolfe. I got these guys from free agency, but Derek Wolfe is not going to be staying on the team. He is just trade bait for my next trade, which will be Mr. Patrick Peterson. And we are going to give them... where to go? We did it. We got Patrick Peterson on the team for Derek Wolfe, a 3rd round pick this year and a 2nd round pick next year. Oh man, Patrick Peterson just gets me hype right now. This is nice. We're gonna have a good team. Oh man, we actually pulled it off. Luke Kuechly is our newest addition for Darren Lee, Jesus Deese, and a 4th round pick this year. Oh man, this team is getting real, but we're about out of cap room, so we may not be able to make any other trades. But 99 overall Luke Kuechly. Oh man. Alright, we're going to have to move probably Ryan Shazier to right outside linebacker now. That there is a hole there left by Darren Lee, which makes me sad to see him go. I do really like him in real life, but unfortunately, fortunately for us actually, Luke Kuechly is just amazing. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be the final trade for me right now. So I will sim it to the midseason. So here at the midseason, we're currently 5-2. Somehow the Dolphins are 6-1. I feel like we're underperforming. This team should be really good, honestly. I don't know. But I mean, from the looks of it, XP wise, we're doing pretty well. But I mean, at the same time, a 5-2 record, I mean, it's not bad, but for this team, I feel like it's kind of disappointing. But I'm actually not even going to worry about re-signing players because this is going to be the last season. Actually, I wonder how much cap room we'll have. Oh, absolutely nothing. Yeah, so this is going to be the last season because we're about to lose like 3 key guys. So yeah, hopefully we'll make the playoffs. We're 5-2. If we don't, I mean, I've just epically failed, but I'm pretty confident that we will, and then we're going to have to go on to win a Super Bowl. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the playoffs. So here at the end of the season, our record is 12-4. Fantastic. We made the playoffs. We got a first round bye as well. Quarterback has 40,000 XP. Let's check out some stats and awards. Hopefully we won a few. Oh man, 4,100 yards, 42 touchdowns, and 14 picks. Led the league in touchdowns. What about rushing? Todd Gurley with 1,400 yards and 13 touchdowns. Great year out of him. Kristen Michael with almost 600 yards and 11 touchdowns. Receiving, Odell Beckham with 1,100 yards and 8 touchdowns. Safarian Jenkins with 751 and 7 touchdowns. Jarvis Landry with 843 yards and 11 touchdowns. Sterling Shepard 900 yards, 7 touchdowns. Actually kind of a down year receiving wise. That's interesting. How many sacks did we give up? We gave up 12 again. Okay. All from the tackles yet again. Luke Kuechly leading the league leading the team in tackles. Leonard Williams leading the team in tackles for loss with 13. Ryan Shazier leading the team in QB sacks with 9.5, followed by Sheldon Richardson with 9, and Leonard Williams and Brandon LaMontagne with 8. Luke Kuechly got 7 picks. Oh man. Marcus Peters had 5, Patrick Peterson had 4, Calvin Pryor had 3. Forced fumbles, Brandon LaMontagne with 3, Malcolm Simmons, the rookie, with 2. Fumble recoveries, 2 for both of the same guys. Any defensive touchdowns, at least 1. Luke Kuechly with a defensive touchdown. Very nice year out of Luke Kuechly for sure. How about some awards though? MVP goes to Seth Melvin of the 9-7 Chiefs. Wow. Okay. That's really weird. Sean Prowl comes in 7th for MVP voting. Actually, no, that was Offensive Player of the Year. Never mind. Was he even in the running? Yeah, okay. He was also in 7th for MVP. Defensive Player of the Year, Luke Kuechly almost got it, just barely beaten out by Khalil Mack. Anybody else? Nope. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I don't think we had any rookies. We had 2 defensive rookies. Harris Trent came in 4th, followed by Malcolm Simmons in 5th. Best QB, we won that. Best O-line, our entire starting O-line was in the top 5. Best LB, Luke Kuechly won that. Best DB to Stephon Gilmore. Alright, very interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and use this XP on these guys, and we'll get into the divisional round game in just a second. Alright, so in the divisional round we're going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hopefully we'll be able to win this. They're 10-6. I feel like we should have a good... Oh my god, we're a 95 overall. Okay, I feel like we should have a good chance to win this game. They're only an 87. We have 8 overall points on them. If we lose this game, I'm not going to be happy. Alright, so we do manage to score first after a scoreless first quarter. But then they... Oh man, tie game. Okay. And they score a touchdown. Come on, score. Oh, no, no, no. Hold them. Yes, score. Yes, tie game. Don't. Oh, no. Oh, man, we tied it. We're in OT. We win. Oh, man, we win. No way. Oh, my God. Let's look at... Oh, look at these stats. 4 touchdowns, no picks, 428 yards. Oh, my goodness. Todd Gurley, 83 yards, no touchdowns. Odell Beckham went off. Oh my god. Defensive sacks. 2 sacks. No picks. Oh man. I can't believe we actually won that game. We tied the game to make it go to OT. And then we get a defensive stop. And we go down the field and score a touchdown to win the game. That is insane. Look, we have a 99 offense and a 99 defense, but we're a 95 overall. Alright, we're taking on the Oakland Raiders in the conference championship. We're both 12-4, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we'll be able to win. I really want to make it to the Super Bowl. Again, they're an 87 overall, we're a 95. I feel like we got a good chance to win. Oh, I hope we do. Oh, we score first again with a field goal this time, and we come back with a touchdown. And another touchdown. We're up 17-7 now. 20-7. 20-10 at half. We score again, 23-10. Oh, man, can we keep the lead? Looks like we're going to the Super Bowl. Oh. Yes, we're going to the Super Bowl. We beat the Raiders. Very good game. Okay. 23-17. But we're going to the Super Bowl, man. Let's go. Alright, so we're going up against the 10-6 Seahawks in Super Bowl 53. I don't even know what it is anymore, but we are facing the Seahawks in the Super Bowl in Season 3. We still are a 95 overall compared to their 89. They're the highest overall we've had to go against so far in the playoffs. Hopefully we can come out with the W, but it may be a little tough. The Seahawks are always usually pretty good at putting teams together, so we'll see what happens, but I feel like we're going to do it. Alright, so we do manage to score first this game. The score is 7-0, 7-3, 14-3. Oh man, 14-10. Couldn't score before the half. 21-10 now in the third. 21-18. It's only a 3-point. Oh, they tied it. Come on, come on. It's OT. Don't lose. Don't lose. What's happening? No! What the hell was that? The game was like glitching out. Did you guys see that? What the hell? Oh my god, we lost. We lost by 3. Son of a bitch. I don't even know what the hell happened though, like seriously. I don't know if you guys saw that, but if you didn't, rewind because the clock was just, oh man. That was weird. Man, that sucks. That is very disappointing. We put together such a great damn team too. Who won MVP? Who even is that? I don't even know. That sucks. Oh well, we're not going to go into a Season 4. We did make it to a Super Bowl, but we lost by 3. Very unfortunate, but it happens. If you guys made it this far into the video, please drop a like down below. That'd actually be pretty cool of you to do. But this is my first major Madden rebuild like this. hopefully of quite a few more. I plan on doing more teams. It's just I'm a Jets fan, so I figured I'd do them first. But if you guys have any suggestions of what teams you guys would like to see next, drop a comment, let me know. I'm actually going to show you guys the final roster really quick, but we put together a damn good team, man. I'm really kind of disappointed that we lost the Super Bowl, especially because it glitched out like that and we ended up losing by a field goal in OT. But, you know, it's whatever. Look at this, 99 offense and defense, 95 overall. It's just, this was a damn good team. So take a look here at the depth chart. Sean Prowl, our quarterback, 91 overall with confidence. Todd Gurley at a 90. Odell Beckham at a 97 with confidence. Sterling Shepard, 85. Jarvis Landry, 92. Safarian Jenkins, 88. Lane Johnson, 92. Zach Martin, 97. Frederick, 93. Mewhort, 90. Teron Armstead, 99. Our entire offense, basically, except our tight end and third receiver, is at least an A-. Well, and the fullback, but, you know, it's a fullback. As for the defense, pretty dirty as well. Patrick Peterson, 97. Sheldon Richardson, 91. Muhammad Wilkerson, 96. Kemdichi was actually very disappointing. He never really got anywhere close to good. He actually was at a 76 until the playoffs this year, I think, when he got up to a 78. Williams at a 91. Marcus Peters at a 91. Harris Trent at an 83. Buchanan still at a 90. I don't know why. He just never goes up in overall for me. Shazier at an 88 at right outside linebacker. Kuechly 99. Malcolm Simmons 82. LaMontagne 83. And Calvin Pryor at an 87. Yeah, so that's the team. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And like I said, don't forget to drop a like down below. It'll really help me out. Thanks for watching.